Alright, hello, mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2. Alright, let me go ahead and check the mic quality real quick before we start the stream because I want to be sure that the recording I'm getting right now is going to be top notch, top quality. Mic check 1 2. Check 1 2. Okay, good. Check 2. Alright, good. Alright, we're ready to go. So for the live stream VOD, this is basically gonna be my way of promoting this game, and you guys are going to be here for the footage live, as originally I already had some content recorded about this game, and it was basically just me talking and glazing this game for about an hour, about an hour and a half, and I was going to turn that into a YouTube video just to talk about Surrounded. And I think I'm going to use today just as my chance and time to get a couple of things recorded out there. So for the live stream VOD for you guys, just to spoil you guys a little bit, not only I'm gonna record this session here and turn this into a YouTube video later as a potential series for one of my newfound favorite games, and I am also going to be recording and going to be talking about the state of Call of Duty, what I think about Call of Duty, and much more. And that's pretty much it, honestly. Other than that, I don't really know what else I'm going to be doing. I think I might stream something later on TikTok just to just to continue the TikTok grind. I have made a Kick account, but trying to get the correct font for a banner is not working right now, so I'm trying to get that to... I'm trying to pretty up my Kick account as pretty as... or as humanly as possible, just in case if TikTok decides to give me this weird suspension or ban or something, because I know when it comes to streaming on TikTok, well, at least from what I see when I use TikTok Studios anyway, I'll be streaming like normal. There's a lot of TikTok streamers out there who streams Warzone, right? That's what I mainly stream on TikTok. If you guys ever pop into my TikTok, I'll be streaming Call of Duty or Warzone, and I won't say anything bad. I won't do anything bad. I'm just playing the game, just chilling, playing with randoms, playing Resurgence, and all of a sudden I get a restriction on my TikTok. And I have a sneaky suspicion that because I'm very small and I don't generate that much TikTok views, at least when it comes into the live streaming industry and getting much donations on there, I'm getting restricted just for random reasons that makes no sense in the live stream. So that's why I'm preparing myself to make myself a Kick account if TikTok seems to fail. But let's go ahead and get into the session here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and be recording myself playing this game, talking about this game, and I'm gonna show you guys how this game is amazing. It is extremely rare for me to find a good not Call of Duty. It's really rare to find a good zombie apocalyptic game to play. And as you guys would know, there's only 2 games that I've uploaded on my channel that I seem to find really good. And recently, that was The Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners. And I'm very grateful that you guys enjoyed that video. I am planning on recording a second session soon. And a long time ago, I used to do a live stream series of 7 Days to Die. That is also another banger of a survival game. I might record a session and see how that goes, because 7 Days to Die has been heavily updated a lot since the last time I uploaded it to this channel. And today, chat, I present to you Surrounded. Basically, it's a single player version of Unturned, but in my opinion, better. And the only thing that I would like to and right now it is currently in beta right now, so it's not fully done yet. They're still working and giving out tweaks for the content for this game. And 2 things that I would love to change about Surrounded, and that would make things better, at least for me, is if they make enough POIs or assets to the point where you could have world generation on Surrounded instead of playing on the same map over and over again. That would be pretty cool. And I feel like the world generation should be the same size as the current map, or at least a little bit bigger. But that way the world generation wouldn't get too crazy, and it wouldn't really like take too much to at least power up this game. And also another thing I would like to change is to make things a little bit harder, because getting guns is pretty easy on here. I won't lie, it's pretty easy. Making guns and ammo a little bit harder to find, just a little bit, and then I feel like it would be perfect. And making making a little bit more legendary weapons, having more weapon variety, etc., etc., and especially the build, since there's base building in this game. I know this is gonna be like a huge inspiration, or just like an idea from 7 Days to Die. I feel like at some point, I feel like there should be, like, since you have a base, it is very operational and it's very alive. I feel like kind of like how in The Walking Dead there'll be like a random horde that comes around every now and then, that comes around, tries to break through, and try to basically just walk around in your base and just invade it and just make it full of undead freaks that is inside your base. And I feel like I really do like the special zombie types, if they're and if and I guess one more thing I could pick out of my head, since that's pretty much all of my main ideas for changes for this game. One thing I would also like to change is maybe once you get like I feel like there should be like hints and stuff to where, like, as you guys can see right here, this is a secret bunker. And I feel like once you find like a card, maybe there'll be like a note or a map that will lead to a, let's say, so right now currently there is tier 0 cards, tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3, I think. If you get like one of those cards, there would be a map that will hint you to an area where one of these secret bunkers are located. That way, you can go ahead and use that card, bring it down over to that bunker, or you could go ahead and go out there, find a bunker, and then mark it on your map if you have a GPS and a compass. And I feel like that is like all the things that I would personally change about Surrounded. And also one more thing that is always going to be on my mind, and I know that the game developers are kind of leaning towards making this game a single player, which is the reason why I saved this one for last, is I feel like kind of like how there's like how in Minecraft, it doesn't have to be completely online based with servers and stuff like that. If you want it to still be giving it like a single player experience, I still feel like there should at least be a multiplayer option feature to where you can invite your friends to your surrounded world, and you can just go ahead and survive together with at least 3 other friends of yours, or maybe even more if possible, maybe like 10 or something like that is the max. But something like that. That way, you could still get the single player experience, and also it'll serve a lot of fans of this game to give them the multiplayer experience, because this game would be absolutely fun with multiplayer. That way, this game doesn't turn into like a complete copy of Unturned, and it just turns into like this like giant like PvP type shit. Because I feel like with how weapons are found, how easily the weapons can be found, including ammo, especially with getting the ammo as well and getting all the money and stuff like that for ammo, I feel like it would just be one. I feel like servers would be extremely chaotic with the amount of like OP shit that you can find in this game. But to keep this single player more of a single player experience, and just to appease everybody for multiplayer, that is my idea for adding multiplayer to Surrounded. Something like Minecraft, where people would join into you can invite people or have a friend list feature like a Steam or a console. Well, mainly Steam, because this game is only played in mouse and keyboard. Where there'll be like a Steam friends list option to where, or maybe an in-game friends list option where it will be linked to your Steam, and they can join you if you set your world to like public or private. But other than that, that's pretty much my thoughts, my first thoughts immediately in what I would change about Surrounded as an idea for the developers. I don't know if they're gonna see this, or if they'll like look into my ideas and maybe bring any of these ideas out to the light. These are just something that I personally would change about this game. But other than that, let's go ahead and get right into it and say hello to episode 1 of Surrounded. So what I'm going to be doing is, right now for the first series, I'm not gonna go ahead and do hardcore, just because I'm still somewhat of a noob and I'm still learning on how to properly play this game and how to play the end game area, because usually last time I played this game, I have my own personal world on here. I gave it a good amount of hours already. I'll get to the point where I feel OP with all the guns, and I don't really know what to do, as right now all I know is in order to get the best end game loot and become rich in the game, you have to find these cards and find these safes, or at least bunkers. And that's what I'm going to be learning, and hopefully we'll learn together as we play the game. And if you guys enjoy the live stream VOD, or in the future, if you come from a future video and you're watching this as a VOD, make sure you drop the like button as well, as because that will help me push through the algorithm, and it'll help me grow as a small content creator. And if you're on YouTube watching this will help me grow as a YouTuber. And let's go ahead, I'm going to grab my drinks real quick here, because I'm going to be yapping a lot as I'm playing this game. And let's go ahead and get started and create a world. So as you guys can see right here, this is my main world right here, and let's go ahead and create a new one. So let's go ahead and go back. We're going to go new, and we're going to go ahead and create our character. We're going to go ahead and, it doesn't really matter what you name yourself since it's single player. So I'm just going to go ahead and name myself Zom Edgelord or something stupid like that. So let's go ahead and do just that, and okay, there we go. I was about to say can I not use caps. There we go, Zom Edgelord. I'll just use my original age. And if you guys don't know, I recently turned 23. I was gonna do a birthday stream, but unfortunately I forgot to live stream it. But I was out with my granny anyways. We were doing like some shopping, and then we hit up like KFC with my little nephew, and we had a good time. If you guys want me to do a late birthday stream, let me know. I highly doubt it, but maybe in the next birthday, when I turn 24 next year, I'll do a stream. But let's go ahead and do a pizza deliver. I love pizza. I fucking love pizza. Pizza is so good. We're going to go skin color 3. That's closest to my skin. We'll do female hair 6. That's closest to what I have right now. And hair color is going to be black. Though in real life it is dark brown, but it just looks black in general. I don't think I'm going to change the beard. Yeah, I don't have a beard right now. I like to shave myself. Eyebrows, will do eyebrows too, just so I don't look like a caveman, like ooga booga looking. And I think that's all I can do for now. So let's go ahead and press continue. So here we go. So right here at the top right here, here's permadeath. This is an option where you could choose to make this game basically like Minecraft hardcore, where if you die, you lose that world and you can't go back into it ever again. And you can also have, there's peaceful mode, easy, standard, hardened, and nightmare. I personally like to use standard for now, and I know they have a new thing in here where you could change they changed the traders in here to where they'll be limited with the amount of money that they have. That way you can't just sit there and just spam trade with the traders, which honestly I am going to disable that. I want to trade infinitely and become rich. And here's the main general settings, as you guys can see here as I was talking. This is basically settings for your in-game world, kind of like how 7 Days to Die has custom options to where you can customize your how your experience is gonna go. I'm gonna keep the multiplayer or the XP multiplier the same. I don't think I'm gonna change anything, honestly, because that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly. So we're going to go ahead and leave it as that. The only things that I want to change is the set amount of currency enabled. Basically, this limits on how much you can trade at the traders. I want to make money, and plus, having too much stuff in my storage will become a problem in the future, and I just don't want to throw away my loot as I go out and risk my life to get the said loot. But other than that, let's go ahead and get started with episode 1 finally. So don't worry, chat, I'll go ahead and leave a I'll comment down and pin it. That way if you guys want to skip the rambling for the intro, I'll go ahead and leave it down in the comments down below. That way you guys can go ahead and see this. And hello world, they survived 1. Now I don't know how many times I'm going to be dying throughout this series, but we shall see. So my first pro tip for you guys right now is when you spawn in, There we go. You right click and you can go ahead and rip your clothing and you'll get a thing called cloth, and you can use cloth to craft rags. You want to craft as much rags as possible, as this game is extremely brutal on how much damage these walkers can dish out. And you can, and trust me, on my main world, whoa. And trust me, on my main world, I have like high tier like armor, and these guys still do just the same amount of damage. It is absolutely crazy. The armor does help a bit, but these zombies, they are no joke at all. Watch. I am creating a lot of noise right now. I don't know if the zombie knows where I am. Yeah. Go ahead and back up this way. That way I can go ahead and damage them both. Oh my god. They dish out so much damage. Stop! I'm already halfway dead. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm making so much noise. I'm drawing out all these zombies' attention. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. Alright, I think we should be safe now. Yeah, I don't hear any more zombies, so let's go ahead and use up our rags here. And I can... Yeah, and just like that, we already had to heal and use up pretty much all of our rags. Just not even to fully heal. Just go ahead and loot the zombies. The zombies has a decent amount of loot, so right here, as you guys could see, as I was just explaining earlier in the intro, if you guys haven't skipped it, it is pretty easy to find weapons and ammo, as you guys will see in the future. So we got a knife. Ignore the knife for now. So let's go ahead and loot this cupboard. Hopefully I'll get a backpack, because loot is sorted somewhat. Like, you can find a backpack in closets or anywhere that you would just generally find clothing in. We got some money. Money is actually pretty huge in this game. So we got a square with 8 slots. We're going to play as a femboy. Rip this clothing. Random tools. Let's go ahead and read this. Oh, okay. So $8, $5, $10. I'm going to go ahead and leave the junket here until we get ourselves a backpack for now. The only times I'll pick something up is if I pick like a high tier junk, which will give off like at least 200 bucks. And one thing I did learn too from watching a YouTuber that I like to watch play this game is if you find the main like secret trader, kill him and you'll get a bunch of money immediately. Sounds a bit heartless and brutal, but that's just the way how it goes. Ooh, 50 birds. I might take this camping lamp. And one of the things too I learned by default, since I've been playing this game a good amount of times, and I know exactly where it's at. So right here is where the main trader is. It's like near the middle of the map. But right here is going to be my base of operations. As right here, there's 3 rocks. And right here, exactly where my mouse is pointing to, there is the game's current like best safe or secret bunker location to build a base at. So until we find ourselves a GPS, or yeah, until we find ourselves like a GPS, we are not going to be able to easily locate that until we find it. And one of my favorite things about this game too is it's at the start, finding a GPS tracker and a compass is so hard. Like, you're not going to find it so easily unless you get extremely lucky. Okay, you don't get... So we got a flashlight, so we'll equip that to here. We just need to find ourselves some batteries. Let me go ahead and start spam crafting these rags here so we can heal. There we go. Now we are set. We got 16 rags. That's good enough to last us a little while. Okay, so it looks like he caught me. Now, these guys right here, I'll explain here about the zombies in a second here. That's one of the special type of zombies that you'll find in the game. So right here, these are called acidic undeads. And basically, the second you kill them, you only have 1.5 seconds to react to run away before they explode, unless you shoot them in the head as a kill. And right now, these guys are kind of scary to deal with, so they give out the same amount of loot as the normal zombies, so I was gonna try to sneak away, but we're forced to fight them. So right here, here's what I like to do. Oh shit! See, just like that, he explodes. If I didn't sprint immediately, I would have taken massive damage, because they do, at least, they take away immediately almost half of your health. And since I'm not wearing any armor whatsoever, it would have just straight up took half of my health overall. or if I become unlucky and it gets I get crit damaged, it'll take away most of my health. And since I don't have that much game knowledge when it comes to location of where I am, I'm just gonna go ahead and follow this road down here and find POIs until I get myself a tracker or a vehicle. Oh yeah, one thing I did forget to mention too, chat, as I'll show you, is I'm sneaking. You sneak up to a zombie and you can deal extra sneak damage. This knife is so slow. And I know recently, I did notice recently that they changed the, they buffed and nerfed some weapons, and they definitely nerfed the knife. The knife used to be a little bit more faster, and it's slow enough to give these guys a window to smack me, which is not good. So we got some ammo here. One of the things I would love to do for, I guess this is like a new idea I would like to change for when it comes to ammo, is this is something I picked up from when I was playing a game called Aftermath on Roblox, which is basically DayZ, but Roblox. Is like you could salvage. Oh no, you can't salvage these. Never mind. Yep, there's a salvage table. Never mind. Ignore what I just said. My idea is already into fruition in this game. I need to get myself like a bat. The bat is like still like my favorite weapon to use on here. Or like a legendary machete, which I highly doubt I'll find because it's a legendary weapon. Legendary weapons in this game are so hard to find. And plus there's like a couple of legendary weapons. You have to specifically go to a location or do something specific to get it. These zombies are very brutal with the amount of loot. Ooh, never mind, we got rags. I was gonna say, these zombies, like, has not given me jack shit so far. Hopefully this, helicopter crash will give me something here. I do see a medical cache right there, which is gonna be huge if I can get a medical bag. We got baked beans, we got food. Now, right here, we got a level 1 keycard that is honestly huge. We'll definitely take that for sure. We're gonna go and rip all this clothing. Oh. Oops. Okay, whatever. I don't want to deal with that. Fishing rods is going to be huge, so we're going to go ahead and slap. Going to click on equipment. We're going to slap that into our slot here. And fishing rod is going to help us get fish, to get food, and plus we can use raw fish to sell for a decent bit for money. And we got a permanent jacket, which we're going to wear because it gives us extra storage slots. We got charcoal tablets, which I think it uses. I think this is used to make like water more purified. I don't know exactly what they're used for, but I think that's what they're used for. Mineralized water. Ooh, repair shop. I might find a weapon here potentially. Shit. Okay, we got lucky there. Ooh, dirty water bottle. Let me see if this works on this. I don't know what this does. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop it. There is absolutely no way. Like, not even, like, 10 minutes into the gameplay, we already find ourselves a GPS. That... in a trash bag. That's completely random, by the way. There is absolutely no fucking way we actually found that. Alright, well... you already know what to do. I'm gonna mark this. Blue... this, double click, and boom, now we have our base marked and we can always go to that whenever we can. That is absolutely huge. Actually, you know what, since we found a GPS, we can see ourselves on the map. Where are we? So we spawn. Oh, I'm glad you made a little bit of noise. I would have not noticed until it was too late. All right, Jesus, can I quick loot, please? There we go. Now we can see where care packages are dropped. We can see... Oh my lordy lord. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. Holy shit. That is huge. What? Okay, I'm just lucky. This is looking scripted. There we go. Killed. At least it was a crawler. Crawlers are normally slow. Let's go and rip these put in here. That is so huge. A medical bag and a GPS. Ooh. Okay. Well, I mean, we got ourselves a backpack. That's pretty huge. It's not the best backpack in the world, but it's good enough. So now we got some extra storage. 8 slots. This is also 8 slots as well. Now we'll just keep the skirt on. We're gonna continue with the femboy gameplay. But now we have more than enough storage to hold some gasoline, which takes up like four storage slots. So let's stack these up together. Stack this over here. So this is gonna be huge for when we find a car if we need to give it some gasoline. Now, one thing that would make it perfect is, I was just about to say that. If we can find a vehicle repair kit, that would be huge, because most of the times when you find a vehicle, it's going to be damaged. So that is... What the hell? Why? This game is just giving me everything. Mind you, the only thing I changed in the game settings is literally just the amount of like now the traders will have like infinite amount of money, so I can sell infinite amount of items whenever I want. I did not change the loophole in any shape or in any way. That is absolutely... Why am I so lucky? What the hell? Alright, well, I mean... What the fuck? That is crazy. Bah, 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 bah. Dead. Oh, finally, we got ourselves a weapon upgrade. I'm gonna leave the knife there. I could sell the knife, but it doesn't really sell for much. So we're gonna take the bat. Stronger. The bat is just generally just better as a weapon. Now, there's no fucking way. Okay. I'm gonna let you guys know right now. In this game, if you find a vehicle and the only part that is smoking is the trunk, or the trunk, not the trunk, but the well, as you guys can see, like in the hoodie, that means you found yourselves a damaged drivable car. That is insane, dude. Not only that we got ourselves like, not only that we found ourselves a GPS and a medical bag. Freaking car! Got a vehicle already. What the hell? That's insane. We basically just got like everything that we need. There's no fucking way. This is too much luck. Too much luck. I'm not... Dude, too much luck, honestly. If I'm this lucky right now, I need to go to the freaking Fortune Bay and just go gamble. Maybe I'll win some money. That is insane. And one of my favorite things about this game, too, I would like to mention, is how immersive this game is. This game is so freaking good. Like, it is very immersive. Like, it doesn't, like, fall into the hands to where you need a battle pass, or skins, or pay-to-win items. This game is true to its nature, and it's just... I don't know, it's just so good in that way. So, in order to fix a car too, I would also mention, as a pro tip, is you have to stand in specific, like, locations of the vehicle if you want to go ahead and give it, like, gasoline or any, or like a fix-up. So, to fix it, you walk up to the front. Since I have a vehicle repair kit, we'll go ahead and repair it. Mind you, the repair kit does not completely fix the car in one go. If a car has a lot of health, and as you can see right here, it went from 22% to 77%. And if I want to gas it up, or refuel it, I have to go to where the refuel tank, or the fuel tank is, and we'll just go ahead and refill it just like so. And since we got 4, we got more than enough. And also, we got way more than enough amount of gas, because you just basically need 2 gasoline tanks or jugs to fill up like vehicles. It's like gas from like 0 to 100. And I'll go ahead and scroll down using the middle mouse thingy and press E. This is the amount of storage that pretty much all the vehicles would have. So this is just insane on its own. So let me go ahead and just put some of this stuff in here. Oh. Oop. Okay, well, I guess we have to manually do that. So let me go ahead and slap everything in here for now until we get ourselves like a juicy looking backpack. And then once we go to the traders, we'll sell everything that's in here. So that is absolutely insane. So I'm gonna ignore that area. That's a radiated area. We don't have any like radiation masks or radiation filters, so we're gonna go this way instead. And the only way to damage your vehicles, by the way, chat, is if you crash into any zombies at all, and the zombies will do massive damage to your vehicle. But if I crash into like a tree or something, it doesn't do anything at all as of right now. I'm pretty sure the developer will change that in the future. So by the time, maybe by the time you're seeing this, maybe they already patched up the vehicles, and now your vehicles is a little bit more realistic. Let's go ahead and grab the metal out of this. Metal is pretty decent. I forgot. It's been a hot minute since I played this game, because I took a break from playing this game. And I know getting metal is good for base building and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and open up the storage. Just gonna slap that right there. Yes, sir. So I guess we could probably head over to the our first town here and get really good loot immediately. I'm pretty confident with my skills that I could probably survive that. And that is an acidic undead. I don't want to deal with that. Shit. On top of the car here. Yeah, one of the things about the zombies in this game is they cannot climb. So if you climb on top of cars, that doesn't give them a chance to climb up with you, then you're pretty much safe. Can't tell how much health he is at. Oh fuck, he hit me. And as you guys can see right there, he just did so much damage. Okay, so maybe we'll get something good. Baseball bat, $20. I'll ignore that. Crowbar, which could be used to break into abandoned buildings. I will take that. And we got rags, which I'll gladly take. Go ahead and sneak in here, that way I don't cause too much of a commotion. Because these zombies, they definitely reworked a good chunk of the weapons and the speed of how fast you can swing your weapon. So I am extremely vulnerable with getting killed here. Ooh, fresh water bottles. Oh, gladly take that. Alright. We upgrading the skirt, boys. Skirt has been upgraded. We became a bat. Actually, never mind. Ooh, oh, okay. Right here, boys, I will say lunchboxes. As you can see, this tiny little thing gives you 24 slots for food, which is a little OD. But it will save us so much storage. So let me go ahead and just sort this out. Let's open up this. And let's go ahead and slap everything in here for now. This will save up so much storage space. It is... I love finding the little lunchbox. It helps me out. One of the main things I like to find immediately in this game is First of all, the medical bag, as I mentioned, any sort of backpack, and of course the lunchbox. It's like gives you so much room for storage. Yeah, well, might as well loot this car while we're at it. Why not? Another GPS? Okay, we'll take that just to sell it. Dude, what the hell? Why are we so lucky? There's absolutely no way we're this lucky. I think a zombie heard me. I heard footsteps. Now that is a backpack. Now that is one hell of a backpack. Yeah, what the hell is wrong with this game? Like, why can't I, like... Hold on, let me check my settings real quick, because... I could have sworn quick moving was... Oh, control. That's what I'm doing wrong. Okay, let's go and slap this right here. Let's equip this. Now we have even more storage space. That is flippin' huge. Let's go and slap this right here. We'll keep all the stuff that we want to sell in here. So, we'll take any junk that we'll find now that we got a huge amount of storage space. I can afford to take junk. Let's go ahead and put sardines in here. Glass will go in there. Oh, we made too much noise. Another lunchbox. Does this sell for a decent amount? Yeah, it sells for 35 bucks. Let's just, I'll take it. But yeah, again, I just like to appreciate how the developer does not immediately goes towards like the, like, I think what a couple of YouTubers I watch call it the Fortnite epidemic. And as you can see right here, as I mentioned earlier, it's easy to find weapons. Immediately got ourselves a shotgun, and I'll go ahead and I'll gladly take that. Actually, I don't want to take that as a junk. I don't think it really sells for too much. So we'll go ahead and take the 12 gauge. Now we have 16 shotgun shells to use for shotgun here. And we're going to make sure it's reloaded. Oops. But yeah, as I was saying, one of my favorite things about the developer is he did not immediately lean towards the Fortnite epidemic to where it's just automatic battle pass, automatic item shop, weapon skins, pay to win items, pay to win bundles, or something like Call of Duty to where you get like bundle packs basically for overpriced bundle packs that gives you basically like just a bunch of hoopla. Okay, I don't know what the hell that weird little issue, that bug where I try to open up my inventory and it does not open up the inventory. Stop that here. Let's go ahead and make our way down towards that town. One of the goofy things about vehicles in this game is it's so unrealistic. Like you can drive up a mountain just kind of easily if you have enough speed. Oh, goofy. It is nighttime, and also if I do find like a bedroll. That's a second vehicle we just found. I wonder, does vehicles have like different storage spaces? I feel like this one have like a little bit more. No, they're all the same. That's honestly kind of huge. Holy shit. But as you can see right now, it is nighttime. If I have like a bedroll or craft a bedroll, I would be able to skip the night and sleep. So since it's also nighttime, more zombies are gonna spawn. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just do the card trick here and just get them out of the way, get loot and profit all at the same time. Also, one of the things too about this game, I'll go ahead and show you guys real quick, is since I have no suppressor on this gun, if I shoot this, I immediately gain traction to any zombies that's in the area. And if you have, like, no, like, cars or anything to climb on top of, you can easily get overwhelmed. And as to mention before, they recently tweaked a lot of the melee weapons in this game. So they do sometimes nerf and buff things. So if you're not careful, you can get yourself killed pretty quickly if you're on a hardcore world. Ooh, lockpicks, those are pretty huge. Those things will help me go into safes and stuff like that. Smartphones, that's junk I can sell. More ammo. And we got ourselves a pistol. That's kind of huge, honestly. And we're ignoring that. I need another bat. That. Need that. Alright, let's go ahead and loot up in here. If I can find a battery, I'll be able to use the flashlight that I have equipped. This little sucker here, I don't think I can see. There you go. Hopefully we can find ourselves a battery soon. Ooh. Kind of huge. Let's see what this crawler had. Yeah, nothing. Bag of concrete, that sells for a decent amount. Pencils I'll ignore. Ooh, more concrete. That's gonna sell for a good amount. This loot, I could loot potentially, no. No pads, I'll ignore that. Electronic parts, we'll sell those. I have no purpose right now for any of these electric equipment. So I'll sell it all. I think we looted everything that we can here. It is extremely foggy. Let's continue making our way down over to that town. So if we go up this hill here, I don't think we generated enough speed. Yeah, we're slowing down. I don't think we generated enough speed. Let's go back down. We're gonna build up our speed and then we'll ride up this hill. Man, the turning in this game is so bad for vehicles. This fog is so dense and thick. Holy, I can't even see. Okay, so the town is just to my right. Hopefully we don't get our first death here. Dude, this fog is insane. Park here. Do we have ammo for this? Oh. Okay, also, one thing I will mention is in this game there's human NPCs, and there are two different kinds of human NPCs. You can find bandits, which are hostile NPCs that will shoot at you, and mind you, the guns in this game will melt your health like crazy if they hit you. And then there's trader NPCs, or friendly scavengers, are basically friendly NPCs that sometimes, if you find a specific NPC, you can trade with them to get loot. I'm not gonna figure out if that's a friendly NPC or not right now, because I gotta prioritize my safety. Can I break into this? No. And if you have a crowbar, and if you find a locked door, you can use that to break in. Leave me alone! Shit. Let's go here first. we got ourselves a shotgun, I don't need to worry about this thing exploding because I can just shoot him in the head. And as you can see here, he did not explode. Oh my. Oh my, yeah, if I did not have this car, I would be dead right now. Holy smokes. Oh my god. Oh my. I didn't realize I was... Dude, what? Okay, that's one of the bugs that they need to fix as well. With this weird... inventory glitch. Oh my. Oh my. That is a lot of zombies. Imagine if I did not have a car. One of the weird things about this game too, I'm pretty sure the devs will fix, is if you manage to get inside of a house that has an operating door, they can't break down the doors for some reason. Which I'm pretty sure will get changed later on in the future. Okay. I kill all the zombies, the fog is gone, we can see. Now say hello to the loot. Unless they also change the amount of loot that you get from zombies, which would be pretty nice, because beforehand, when I first started playing anyway, we would get so much. And we got ourselves a sniper. I actually like snipers in this game. Sniping in this game is really nice. Shoot zombies from afar, and they do, if you shoot them in the head, it does a huge amount of damage. Or sniper ammo right here. But for sure, if we find like a legendary weapon of any kind, that's immediately getting, one of our guns is getting immediately replaced. Alright, let's see if this is one of those houses that I could break in or not. Look like it. Maybe we'll find another backpack in these luggages, since these is where you'll find clothing. Doesn't look like it. Zombie coming, loose skins. I think he knows I'm here, but he just does not know how to get to me. You know, let's mark our car. I believe I parked my car like right here, so let's go ahead and do white. We'll do this, and we'll just park that area. Now we know where our vehicle is at. This one of those buildings where we can break open. Since we have a crowbar, we're able to break in. And inside these type of locked doors, there's good military grade equipment in here. Military cases, which is huge. And as you can see, there's a zombie outside that window right there. They cannot break open doors for some reason. I don't know why. Oh my lordy lord! Ole. Holy smokes. Oh. Okay. Into the ammo tins. Let's go ahead and sort out our ammo in here. Don't have a clip for that. There we go. Slap this in here since that's junk that we're gonna sell later on in the future. CP ammo is gonna go in here. Shotgun shells. Just gonna reload this so I can combine the shotgun shells into a stack. Oh. Ooh, large med kit. A flare gun? I mean, flare guns are... I don't really use flare guns personally. You can use them to distract zombies. I just don't use them. I usually just use pistols as like a main, like... secondary, for the secondary weapon slot. Ammunition. Laser sight, red dot sights. Now right here, I don't think I can break this. Yeah, I need to find wire cutters, so I can't get that, unfortunately. Wait, this is new? Dog ornament. I'll keep that. That's new. I never found that before. That's pretty sick. Pretty cool. Yeah, I just don't know why the zombies can't break open doors. I'm pretty sure they're gonna change that in the future. These sell for a decent amount. Let's put them in here, I suppose. Rolling here. I think we looted everything that we can in here, so let's go ahead and get ready to fight the undead. I don't have too much ammo to waste. Oh my... Oh my, you are fast. Sprinters are extremely fast. They do sometimes jump scare me. Ugh. Sneak up on the zombie here. Another crowbar. I'll ignore that crowbar, honestly. Let's go ahead and go inside of another building to loot. Surprised that we have not found a battery yet. Normally batteries are kind of common. Some medical supplies, that is huge. I'll gladly take that. Water and food. We are kind of thirsty right now. Let's go ahead and drink some water here. And kind of like how it was with the 7 Days to Die. The water in this game... Oh. The water in this game... You basically have infinite water the second you find a water bottle of any kind, because you'll just get an empty water bottle. You can go to like a nearby lake or whatever and fill it up with dirty water. Then you can just put it into a campfire and turn it into normal water. Another dog ornament? Yeah, we're getting kind of lucky with dog ornaments. I was gonna save them just to use it for base decoration, but at this point I might just sell it. It's finally the second day. Let's go in here. And tuna. Soup. Ah, there we go. We got batteries. Slap that right here. Slap this right here. We're just gonna put our key cards right here, and then we'll place the battery right there. So let's go ahead and place a battery in this slot right here for the flashlight. Now we got a working flashlight. Yes, sir. You can see. Ooh, water jugs. That's huge. Let's place that right there. Let's just save a little bit more room. Let's do this. Nice. We got some extra junk that we could sell to the future trader. Is that a hospital? We're definitely going to be raiding that. Definitely going to be pillaging that. And if there's like a police station too, we're definitely raiding that as well. More ammo, more guns, the better. More health, the better. Makeshift muffler, that's huge. We'll put that on our sniper rifle since we're basically going to be sniping from afar. Speaking of which, let me go and reload this. There we go. A compass, that's huge. Okay, now we have a new thing on the HUD at the top of your screen. Now I can see all the markers and stuff in what direction. That is huge. Slap these in here. And one of the things that I don't know if they're gonna change in the game at all, because this is kind of broken, in my opinion, but I'm pretty sure they don't really care. But, you technically can have infinite amount of storage. You just gotta put backpacks inside backpacks upon backpacks. So do keep in mind, you can basically have infinite amount of storage. I just don't like to have too much backpacks, because then I'll jumble up everything, and with my ADHD, it's gonna goof up with the way how I sort things. Especially if I'm trying to sell everything at the trader, and then all of a sudden there's this one backpack I just never opened up, because I have all these other backpacks I got mixed up with. I think I killed a good chunk of the zombies in this area, so I think I should be safe to run around. Not seeing a single soul. I hear them, but I don't see them. Cigarettes. That does not sell for much. 3 cigarettes for $6 when the general stack is 5. That's not really good. Ah, here we go. Sleeping bag. It's huge. It's nice. Suck this in the junk. Dirty water jug. Let's place this right here. Water tablets. Smartphone. Wire cutters. We can go back to that one house. We can go back to that one house now and get some of that loot. Let's do that right now while we're at it. While we're ahead. Before I forget. And also before loot respawns, because in this game, the loot refreshes kind of quickly. I want to say like every hour-ish. It resets. So let's go back in here. Shut this door behind me. I'm going to be loud as... and break open this. We got wire cutters. Oh, that is nice. That is nice. Oh, yeah. Now let's go back to where we were. You know, let's bring our car over here. Let's just drive up to the hospital real quick, and then we can loot that area. Go onto the map, double click on this, so that's gone. Get inside the vehicle and just drive our way over there. That way I don't have to run all the way back just to leave if I got everything that I possibly can. See a grocery shop. Hairs. What's this? It's a couple of abandoned buildings. Whoa, what is this? Wait, this is new. Getting on top of this. Climb, damn you! Climb, you idiot! Oh. Why couldn't you climb? Alright, let's heal while they can't get me. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste all of this ammo. I think one of these are acidics, are they? I don't see it. Maybe we should be safe. So much zombies on the ship. By the way, chat, if you guys do want me to start up another 7 Days to Die series and try to stick with it, if you guys do enjoy 7 Days to Die, let me know and I'll let me know in the comments down below and I'll get that ready. Alright, so there's still a couple of zombies. Let me go ahead and clear them out real quick. There we go. think we should be safe for now. There is an acidic over there, but I don't think you can see me from that distance, because the zombies do see you at a certain distance. And I know they can hear you at a certain distance, and there's no way he's hearing me from all the way over there. Let's go loot this medical crate right here. Then we're gonna juice up. We're gonna milk this hospital for all it's worth, and then we'll be out of here. See anything in here? These tiny little medical crates could easily be passed by if you're not really perceptive. I think I should be good to go to just quickly loot everything here. I don't think anybody's nearby. I stand corrected. Holy, that actually kind of jump scared me. 38 slots compared to 40 slots. Here they come. Oh my. Oh my, I brought a party in here. Oh, holy. Okay, well. Loot all these bodies here. We got 9mm magazine, that's huge. Let's put this in here, we'll just sell that. Now, what I can do is I can use this as a main ammo source. Slap this right here. And slap that in there. Now we have some bullets for our pistol. I think what I'm going to do... And as you can see right here, I'm putting backpacks inside backpacks. Later on, I will get disorientated on where all the loot is. So always keep in mind on where you're putting stuff. Alright, now I should be able to quickly loot everything. If not, then I heavily underestimated the amount of zombies that was nearby. Also, chat, I think I have an idea. What I might do for the series, just to make them different from my videos and livestream VODs, different, is I think I'll get the content that I need for the videos, and I'll make sure that the livestream VODs are basically extra content. So whatever's in the video is not gonna be like, or everything in the VOD is not gonna be into the into the YouTube video, like all the great moments or whatever. I'll use this as like a test, I suppose. I do like that idea. That way it kind of like makes you guys watch more of my content. It'll help me grow a little bit, break out of the cycle. And I think we have some... Oh, wait, we don't got any radiation pills yet. I don't think I've ever died in this game due to radiation going down to 0. Because I'm pretty sure once you get down to like 0%, I think you just straight up die. And I'm not willing to test that out. I can kiss my ass. What I'll do for this is place this here. Slot that there. 2 military grade backpacks. That's huge. We got so much storage already. It's crazy. Nails. I don't know what that whooshing sound was, but that was kind of scary. Alright, the fanboy gameplay ends here. Is it storming outside? It is. I hate the storm in this game. It's way too fucking loud. Well, I guess it wouldn't really be much of a storm if it's just lightly raining. Dude, we have like the full medical gear, like the full medical setup here. My job was already. I like remember how in the world starting menu, my character origin was a pizza delivery guy. Well, I guess I lied to you all. I was secretly like a medic staff. I was taking a break from the military. So we can't go up to the roof. Honestly, what I think I might do, chat, is I think I'll wait out the storm here. I do not like the storm at all, unless I can sleep through it. Hold on. Let me find a bedroll. This is right here. Sleep to this. Fuck. Damn, I can't sleep through storms. That's unfortunate. Another thing too is... Yeah, you see how loud that is? I think I'm gonna wait out the storm and just come out whenever it's not storming, so I'm gonna go AFK. I'll be right back. Or, what I could do for you guys is I could load up Clash Royale. Hold on. Let's play some let's play some Clash Royale while we're waiting for the storm to go past through. I guess this is the extra content I was talking to you guys about. Also, I recently got back into this game. I don't know if I'm ever going to record Clash Royale content. I think the only time I'll probably do Clash Royale stuff is probably when I live stream on TikTok or something like that. And I won't lie to you, chat, I'm actually pretty nutty at this game. I don't know how long storms usually take in this game. I think they last for a while, if I remember. Oh, storm's already done. Alright. Never mind, you guys don't get to see Clash Royale gameplay. Alright, I'm out of here. That's fucking cool. I don't think you guys can hear it. There's a siren going off. And the dude, look at those crawlers over to the right of the screen. They're heading towards the siren. That is so cool. Holy shit, there's like a giant horde of zombies right there. That is so... Okay, they need to fix that. That's an annoying bug. So I have apps as my that's bound to storage and nothing else. And when I press it, the menu or the HUD doesn't pop up. It just makes my character stand still. I don't know why. Well, I know where the hospital is, so I don't really need to mark anything down. While that siren distracted all the zombies, let's loot this area here. That is so cool. Oh, I'm a huge fan of that. That is sick. My sister ever watches this video, and if she's able to hear the siren, she's absolutely afraid of those type of sirens. Like, it sounds so scary to her. Like, any sirens at all, it would make her freak out. Like, if we ever have, like, a situation to where it's, like, an emergency, I have no idea how she'll react. At all. Let's loot the bar here. See what the bar has for us. Nice. Love splints. We love collecting splints. We got the splints. Hands, gloves, nails, mascara. And I miss my old friend. Maybe we don't hang out anymore. Dude, look at all those zombies. Oh my goodness, dude. He's insane. Surprised that the sirens are not that loud though, because it looks like the zombies found the source of the sirens. But yeah, and lockpicking is basically, if you ever played Dead by, or not Dead by Daylight, Dying Light, that's basically the lockpick system. And if this game ever comes to console, if they ever make like controller support, I'm pretty sure. Where is it? Is it up here? It's right here. Where is it? There we go. And I'm pretty sure if this game ever comes to console, if there's ever like controller support, I'm pretty sure there'll be like controller vibration, which definitely will help out with lockpicking. So much clothing here. Okay, just a bunch of cloth. And I love zombies, chat. I love zombies so much. Zombies is like my childhood. The Walking Dead, Call of Duty zombies. I love zombies so much. Very happy that this game recently popped up into existence. Really rare for like any good like zombie apocalyptic survival games to pop out. Usually they either die out or it turns into some current pay-to-win bullshit. Or it's not good. Let's loot this area here, which is, we're kind of getting closer to the horde that's right there. That was attracted to that sirens. There are 2 sprinters in there. I don't know how I'm going to get past them without tracking the horde. I might have to use the suppressed sniper here. I'm on top of here real quick. We're gonna snipe the. Let's see if I get an angle here. Nice. There's one more. That's a boss. I don't think I can fight the boss just yet. I might be able to. I think I have enough ammo. You know what? Let's try it. Because bosses do give out like a good amount of loot. That's gonna shoot this guy here. I don't have to worry about him. Oh man, look at all the. Holy fuck, if I had a grenade. Oh, I'm scared. I don't know if I want to shoot at the boss just yet. Like, all those zombies, and I think the boss could still hit me. Fuck it. Let's do it. Oh. Oh. Okay, I thought he would come straight for me since he's a boss, you know? This is insane. I'm like leaning into the screen right now. My mouth is like about to be... Oh. My mouth is like right next to the mic. So I'm sorry if I'm giving you guys like this ASMR experience. Am I out of ammo already? Well, chat, we're out of ammo. Looks like we gotta cause some noise if we want that loot, because we already committed into killing this guy here. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. Oh. Dude! Taking all of our ammo. There we go. Get his attention here. Come on. Come on, Grundy. Why are you so slow? Holy! See a couple acidics, that's gonna be quite problematic. Let's get rid of the acid zombies. The shotgun ammo, where are we at? 21. More than enough. Grundy's almost dead. And we killed the boss. Our very first boss. Killed in the first video. First episode. But at what cost? It took all of our ammo. Dude, the amount of zombies here is insane. If there's like any like new zombie archetype ideas I would give to the developer, is if like there's any like kind of like the Dying Light, if there was like fresh zombies, like let's say a trader gets killed or whatever, or like a bandit, and they become fresh zombies. I feel like those are the type of zombies that like that would be able to climb ladders, maybe break down doors, also sprint. Basically your worst nightmare. Get an energy bar here so we can get our energy back. See a couple of crawlers down there that's mixed up in the a mess of zombies. Oh. I couldn't tell if I was looking at a zombie or a dead corpse. I think I killed all the zombies. Alright. Might get overwhelmed with loot here, because these boss zombies usually has a fuck ton of stuff on them. Nice. And we got ourselves our first gas mask. That's huge. MRE, that's really good stuff. 762, we're gonna put that in here. Or 762. Black military pants, that gives us 12 storage slots. That's easily getting replaced. Put this clothing here, put this stuff in the jacket, and I think I can put this stuff in here. Nice. Put this in here for now. Nice. Not too crazy with the loot, but maybe there's this giant pile of zombies that was pretty much the whole town population. Maybe this is where all the crazy loot's gonna be at. Holy. Bar, I'll ignore that for now. One thing I would recommend to the developer for as like a slice of life is like maybe with like all this dead zombie pile, maybe maybe like I can see all that loot in the vicinity here rather than having to like try to like get specific angles to like loot all the zombie corpses. Might make looting lazy, but it will definitely help out for sure. I think I got everything. I doubt it, but continue looting. So we killed the boss. That's huge. Trash bin. Flashlight that sells for $35. I'll gladly take that. We'll take the trash bin. Stuff here. Shop counter. Another dog ornament. Got that dog in us. I'm not gonna lie, this mart's kinda dang unlucky. There we go. That's a lot better, and we're full, so we're just gonna go ahead and eat this. Got room for that. What else is here? So we got a motel. Couple of big buildings. Maybe we can find a locked building and then we can loot it. That looks like it's a storage area. Oh, shit. Okay, this is one of the things I'll go ahead and talk to you guys about real quick. So these things right here usually lead to an infestation right there. And I'm well not equipped enough for infestations yet, but those things are really good for XP for killing zombies and loot. But once we get a fully automatic weapon, I will come back and we will do a couple of primary infestation raids. I'm seeing radiated zombies. I need to get the hell out of here. Not equipped enough for that, so let's get the fuck out of here. Sorry to get too greedy. We did kill the boss of the town. That's good enough for me. That alone took all of our ammo. Yeah, we already went through our shotgun ammunition. So, let's go find her. Let's go towards the trader then. So the trader is southwest of us. Basically, yep, southwest. Directly southwest. So let's make our way over there. We'll go ahead and trade, get money, and we'll move into our new home. And then we'll call that an episode, honestly. And any loot that we find along the way, we will grab it. If we find the main trader, we'll kill him. Bandits? Oh, they're friendly. We do need that, so I will gladly take this. Well, they're doing all the work for me. Station. Ooh, I'll gladly take some of these. Gladly. Station. This we definitely gotta craft. So we need scrap metal, high quality metal, wooden logs, nails. So if we can get ourselves like an axe, that'd be huge. I'm going to mark this actually. Let's go ahead and make this. Let's mark that right there. Now we have one of the little camps marked. Oh wow, I killed quite a bit of loot here. Oh, these humans died. Which, I'm not gonna lie, good for me. Good for loot. Good for money. I'll let them, let's continue making our way over to the trading facility. Oh, I see it. Okay, so if you guys can see that in the background, you'll see some blue smoke. That is a care package. These things are pretty good to loot for. And that's a medical airdrop. I just might go for that, honestly. Yeah, we can go for that. Let's go for that, and then we'll head over to the trader. And I gotta ban somebody real quick. Oops. What the fuck? There we go. Which... right around and then it's pretty simple. I want that loot. See what's inside this airdrop. You can get lots of medical supplies off of this. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Holy shit. Got a lot more than that. I was not expecting this. Holy shit. First of all, wow. Just gonna replace some of these with this, because this stuff give us both food and water, and they're just generally just better. Bottle of alcohol. Dude, that gives us so much. It's 76 lux. Oh my god. Industrial generator. That I'm gonna save that for. Holy hell. Goodness. Holy. We got a lot. Oh my. We got a lot more. Jesus. Alright, we're gonna save this in here. And I definitely need more of these. Definitely taking out these. Remain ammo. Oh my god. Holy. That is crazy. Alright, let's head over to the trader. Another medical airdrop. You know what? Let's go for it. I don't even... That is crazy. I think that was a food airdrop, now I think about it. Ah, radiation pills. There we go. One other slice of life, like, update that would be pretty cool if they add it. If they add, like, an auto sort button. Kinda like how in 7 Days to Die you can, like, collect a fuck ton of loot, go into a storage, and just at the top of the storage, like, container that you're looking into, maybe there's like an auto sort feature. That would be nice. Should be here for the trader. That deer meat's gonna be huge. Driving in my car. Quite a bit of you guys here, how am I? Like some of the... stuff here for extra money, because any like raw meat is really good for the traders. Gives you quite a bit of money. Here we are, the trader. Serious guy. I don't know if these guys are going to kill me if I attack this dude. Oh, perfect, he's going away. Let's see what he has real quick. He has this. I mean, he has this, but we can get a lot more money if we kill him, so I think what we'll do, boys, is we'll assassinate this man. Hopefully these traders here won't realize what's gonna happen. We'll walk with them for a bit until I think we're at a safe distance. Then we'll kill him. He continues moving forward. Or at least until I get out of sight. Hopefully they don't attack me. And I know this guy usually walks away pretty quickly, so hopefully we can get to a far enough distance to where the deed can happen. I'll probably do it once we get close to the water here. If he doesn't move within the next 5 seconds, we'll do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, One. Yeah, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. And mind you, it's not guaranteed that you get a lot of money. Sometimes you won't get anything. Okay, I think this is far enough. We're doing it. There we fucking go. We got money. Look at that. 3,000. Already. Let's hide the bat so they don't see the blood. And now, since we have, like, we got rid of the money limit on how much they carry, we can infinitely trade. So, let's give them all of the juicy stuff. So, you know, man, honestly. Alright, so let's start by going to this bag here. Give them all this juicy stuff. By the time we're done, we should be rich. And don't worry, the mysterious trader does respawn, which is good. Otherwise, we would be kind of cooked. They do definitely respawn, which is nice. Do I want to sell this ACP? How much damage do you do? 42 compared to this. 24. Yeah, we'll sell this. We'll main this weapon. Then we'll... Oh yeah. Sell all these casings. Yeah, we might as well just sell all these at that point if I'm gonna get rid of all the ammo. Websites, magazine, tactical laser. We're gonna keep all the legendary items. Any legendary items I find I'm keeping. Because, again, legendary weapons are kind of hard to come by. So if I do found, like, a legendary weapon and I already sold all the magazines, the legendary weapon is gonna be useless. So, we are basically at 5K, which is huge, which is nice. So, what I'm going to do... Oh, shit. Here we go. We got a stack of money, which is 5,800. So, I'm going to buy a keycard. Keycard is going to be huge later on because... My 2 keycards. Oh, nice. Now we can do a little keycard raid. Which is going to help us, like, get really good loot and stuff. And since we main the sniper... We'll buy... We're gonna buy all the ammo we need that we can. So, we're just gonna grab everything. These guys don't really have much of ammo, which is unfortunate, but... Fine by me. Take it. So we already got wire cutters. Probably take the binoculars. We got a weapon cleaning kit, which would be nice. We got a flashlight. Bolt cutters, I will definitely buy for sure. Bolt cutters will help us get more military grade weapons and stuff like that. So that is going to be huge. And then, I guess we'll buy the weapon cleaning kit and binoculars, honestly. Just to upgrade our equipment and stuff like that. So let's go and slap this in here. Now we got 2 weapon cleaning kits, which is going to help us, like, make sure that these don't end up breaking on us. And at the end of this trade, we still have $3,000, which is huge. 3,000 boys. Let's see what you got here. And we got a fire axe immediately. That is going to be nice. I am definitely going to be buying this for sure. And You got more ammo, which I'll definitely take this. For sure, we definitely need the ammo. We can get some more ACP rounds, that'd be nice too. But we are already at 1500, so we're kind of under our limit, so let's go ahead and buy the equipment that we will need. And then we'll spend the rest on ammo. So let's see here. So I think I'm going to be using the shotgun a little bit more, honestly. So we're going to go ahead and buy this. Buy all 22. And then we'll buy... I think I have enough for 20 bullets. I just realized I bought the wrong... I bought the wrong... I bought the wrong ammo type. That's a little embarrassing. But that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Honestly, that's fine because that's okay because we got what we wanted. Honestly, we can sell this bat here. Honestly, let's give him the bat as a trade, and we'll use this fire axe. Now we can get like wood and stuff. We can go ahead and start getting ready to start crafting a disassembly bench. Which there is a small trick to gain quickly making stonks in this game. So one of the quick tips for making money in this game is money or any extra ammo that you have is going to be huge. So as we take a look right here, so we have 43 9mm for $43. That's not much, but if you get gunpowder bullet casings, that is where the real stonk starts to kick in. So we need to make a got a goth baddie here. I have a thing for goth girls. But anywho, before I get distracted even more, being gunpowder and shells, bullet casings, whatever that is an ingredient to craft bullets will make you a fuck ton of money. You can get rich easily by doing that. Unfortunately, there is no disassembly station here, but if we want to make a disassembly station, so we'll need 10 scrap metal, high quality metal, nails, wooden logs, and random tools. I think I sold all of that over there. But we can also like work on getting that stuff later, unless we can find that stuff here, and then I can probably get some. We can probably do some fishing, and then I'll go ahead and focus on getting that stuff before. Well, we end the stream. So, do we have any high quality metal? You got some wooden logs on you. Got rope, got plastic, electronic parts, scrap metal. Let me look at the ingredients here real quick. Crafting station. So we need 10, 10, 5, 5, 2. Don't really need that much. But honestly, other than that, I'm thinking I'll go ahead and end the stream here. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream here. And this is on Late Night. If you guys want to see some more of SURROUNDEAD, let me know. And I'll go ahead and make more content of this game, which I most likely will. And if you guys want to see more videos like this or live streams, please make sure to drop the like button on the stream or video. It will help me out as a small YouTuber to grow out of the algorithm, and it'll help me grow and slowly get better at YouTube. And it'll give me more motivation to make more content. That way I don't end up poofing on you guys like months at a time, because realistically I don't really have to upload content. Uploading stuff is an option for me, but I like to do this as a hobby. But if I can go ahead and get more like views or create like a bit more of a community, that would motivate me a lot more. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the Surrounded gameplay. I'm gonna edit this down whenever I get bored or whenever I become like free, because I'm pretty sure pretty soon my friends are gonna my buddy is gonna wake up and they're probably gonna ask to probably play some video games today. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. This is Late Night here. Well, and I'll see you guys next time I upload. Alright.